Hi everyone, welcome to Apti Master. This is the new playlist for the Polity, and especially this is for the UPSC and the other PSC examinations. Okay, so today we will start with the Polity. So, Polity Part 1. So, our first chapter is Family and Community. So, just first of all, you just understand what is the family. You all know about it. What is family, right? So, family is the most basic unit of the society and starting point of social life. Okay, so I'm just writing it in that way, the basic unit of society. How we will segregate the family? There are mainly two types of family in our country, India. So if we will segregate this family, the family can be segregated in two ways. The first one is the joint family, and the second one is nuclear family. So what is the joint family? That is the multi-generational setup with grandparents, parents, uncles, aunt, and cousins. And nuclear family means it includes only parents and children or a single parent. Clear? Indian languages use specific relational terms like you use, right? Suppose the bua, then chacha, right? So this means it shows the deeper emotional bonds than English terms like uncle or cousin. Okay, so family life is based on love, cooperation, and shared duties. So values such as ahimsa means the non-violence, dana means the generosity, seva means service, and tyaga means sacrifice are passed on through daily experiences. Okay, so what are the terminologies? Here I am also repeating. Ahimsa. Ahimsa means non-violence. Okay, now the next is your dana. Dana means generosity. The C, seva, that means service. And D, tag, sacrifice. Okay, so real life family examples like lesson from daily life. So in your class 6 NCRT books, basically, there is Salini's story. Salini's story is there. So what it says, so her family prioritizes helping poorer relatives over personal luxury and teaching the value of the empathy and sharing. Okay, and uh, this is basically the Kerala story. Okay, so that is basically the Kerala story, and the next one is uh, Tenjing story. So Tenjing story is basically of Meghalayan. So his parents basically share the household work, and grandparents are involved in education and community support. Okay, the family models equality, cooperation, and financial responsibility. So in the Tenjing story, you will see the joint family structure, and for the Kerala story, there you will see the personal things, the only the individual oriented. So it was like the nuclear family. Okay, so these are the family part. Okay, so then the next part is community. So community means group of people or families linked by location, culture, work, or interest. So in rural areas, communities celebrate events together like festivals, weddings. Okay, they share the responsibilities like farming and managing the natural resources like forests, water. Okay, that is like your rural community. And such communities develop unwritten rules and emphasize duties along with rights for smooth functioning. Okay, so they create some their own rules like that, and they follow also, and they support each other in the community. Okay, like now in WhatsApp also you can see your groups, WhatsApp groups and WhatsApp community, right? So like the groups are like family, and community is the group of the people or the group of the groups, right? So in the same way. Okay, now community in action. So inspiring the real life initiatives. So one example I can say, the wheel community. Wheel community actually notably in Jhabua, that is in MP, Madhya Pradesh. So they actually revived their traditional cooperative practice. Uh, what is that one? Halma. They revived their traditional cooperative practice, which is called as Halma, and adapted it for community-based water and forest conservation. Also, community mainly participated collectively in building the water harvesting structures and planting trees to address local ecological challenges. So this Bhil community has done that. The modern revival and large-scale organizations of Halma inspired conservation efforts have been facilitated by social activist Mahesh Sharma, who received the Padma Shri in 2019 for his work. So, so remember the name Mahesh Sharma. So he was awarded the Padma Shri in 2019, right? So again, I'm just repeating, like the community in action. So I have gave the example of the wheel community from the Jhavua, Madhya Pradesh. So they basically revived their traditional cooperative practice, Halma, and adapted it for community-based water and forest conservation. Okay, what is this for? Forest and water conservation. right? Okay. So this the modern revival and large scale organizations of Halma inspired conservation efforts, and that's why they have been facilitated by a social activist, mm, uh, Mahesh Sharma, who received the Padma Shri in 2019 for his work. Like, so next I can tell about the Chennai floods. So Chennai floods when it was in 2015. So religious and local groups distributed the food and support voluntarily during the crisis. Okay. Next one is Kamal Parmar. That is Ahmedabad. So uh, so what is done there? So it conducted free evening classes, okay, and dinner for 150 poor children. So Kamal Parmar from Ahmedabad, he actually conducted free evening classes and dinner for 150 poor children, and the teachers and the older students joined, showing how communities form around compassion and learning. Okay, now I will tell about the uh, modern communities and interdependence. So, urban communities form residents welfare associations. I can say RWAS, residents welfare associations. Okay, so to manage the waste disposal, hmm, manage waste disposal, right? Next, cleanliness. Next, common area rules and safety. Okay, so residents welfare associations. The full form also I am writing here. Okay, so then the communities today are interdependent. So like the RAWs rely on traders for goods and municipal workers for the services. And community is basically a flexible term. We can refer to caste, religion, region, interest groups, or clubs like NSS is community, NCC community, scientific community. Okay, so whether rural or urban, traditional or modern, families and communities are deeply interlinked and essential to social harmony. Okay, so in this way, we got to know about the family and the community, right? So, if we will want to discuss some questions and answer, so like suppose the first question is like, which type of family includes multiple generations and living together? So that should be your joint, okay, joint family. Now, next one, next question is, I'm giving you the question uh, I'm just questioning like, mm, which Indian tribal community revived the tradition of Alma. Okay, so which Indian tribal community revived the tradition of Alma? So options are Santhal, option B, Bhil, option C, Garo, option D, Munda. So Bhil community, right? Okay. So now the question 3. Which city faced severe floods in 2015 with strong community response? So here also your options are Hyderabad, option B, Kochi, option C is Chennai, and option D is Surat. So it's obviously what? Write down your answer in comment section. It's Chennai. Okay. Okay. Now question number 4. Which value in India, Indian family life emphasizes the selflessness and giving up personal desires? Hmm? Which value in India family life emphasizes selflessness and giving up personal desires? I have told you about the Dana, Tyaga, Seva, and Ahimsa. What will be the right? Hmm? Selflessness. It will not take care about its. It will not take care about self-care. So the answer will be which one? What is between like Dana, Tyaga, Seva, Ahimsa? Tyaga, right? Which value means service in India tradition? Service means Seva. Here I have told you, right? Seva, this one. Okay. So your question number 5 was which value means service in Indian tradition? Seva. Okay. Now question number 6. What is the term for urban housing communities? That manage local issues. So it was what? What is the term for urban housing communities that manage local issues? Hmm? Options are like options are like RWAs, option B is NSS, option C is NCC, option D is NGO. So your answer should be what? RWS, Residents Welfare Associations, right? So you clear about it, right? If you have any other questions, you just comment below. We'll discuss more about that. Okay, I think it's clear to you, right? Family and community. So in family and community related, if you have any questions from any um, portions or anything outside of this lecture or anything, okay, just comment below. Thank you. Do like, share, and subscribe.